What is good, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Sauced Up Flag Football Podcast. Yes. So today we are going to be talking about this is week 2 for Amped Up League, game 3. Just let y'all know the game did get rained out, so game 3 was inconclusive. Obviously, you got to stay healthy. You don't want to be out there in the rain all day and get yourself hurt, especially when it comes to lightning and thunder and stuff like that. But outside of that, hey, first of all, I just want to tell y'all, Sauced Up is partnered with W Energy Drink. So definitely go to their website, check them out. Any type of water bottles, energy drink bottles, mixed bottles, protein shakes, stuff like that. They got that for you. They got what you need for you to succeed. With that being said, go to www.w.gg. Hit that link, type that link in, and then, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, do your order and thing, and then go from there. But as of right now, you already know what time it is. We about to get into that critique, and we about to get this thing started. Yeah. All right, y'all. We about to get into this critique. This game 3, like I said, was inconclusive because it started to rain, but, you know, we still got some footage on, like, the first half and a little bit of the second half. So let's go ahead and get ready to pull this up. Let me see, where was I at? Boom, right there. All right, let's start right here. All right, then let's all right, so offense got the ball first. Roy started out getting the ball out quick. Let's see. Boom. That's all right. So first off, let's talk about that play right there to Dre. If I play that back, I don't know if y'all noticed, but if you look at the middle, watch Ruben come across the middle real quick. That's Theo can't play on goddamn Ruben. Like, I see what Roy was seeing, but Theo can't play on Ruben. But the ball was moving. They was moving the ball. They moved the ball down. See what they was doing right here. Boom. Okay. And then they scored. And that first drive that they had was a very productive drive. That was a very productive. Outside of Jay, I don't know if the ball came fast, but you gotta be ready. You gotta put your head on the swivel. Let's see. You got Deuce right there with the catch. You know, he gonna make his catch. He gonna get his. Dre blitzing. CEO get the ball. I don't know what defense they were in. I don't know if they were in dog or if they was in like just a regular zone. That TJ right there with the drop. TJ just not getting back. I ain't seen TJ in a minute, but he just not coming back. You know, he gonna shake that off. Right there, touchdown. Yep, that was TJ. You know, he was gonna shake that off. So this where Wolfpack went up 7-6. You know, Theo gonna throw the ball. He gonna throw the ball. That play right there. Let's go back and let's look at it again where Roy threw the ball to Woody to give him the ball. I think Roy was getting blitzed. Boom. Yeah, Roy got blitzed by TJ, and maybe it was a little too fast. Maybe Woody wasn't ready. It was wet out there, so you know I'll give him that. Boom, right there. Jay got the ball. Then Ruben. Ruben. Oh, hold up. We gotta take that back. We gotta see that again. Hold on. Oh my Jesus. What did he do to that boy? Boom. Ah! Hey, he had my boy said, that boy said, God damn, boy. Damn, boy. That boy got right there, boy. Ruben put the oomps on him. He put the oomp butters on him. Damn, boy, that was kind of mm-hmm. And then next, all right. This next play, y'all. This next play. It was a play that Dre did. I don't know if y'all saw that first big play that Dre had up the field. It literally looked like the same play, except this time the ball went straight through Dre's hands. Y'all saw it. It either right there or it just went through his hands, and then Dukes picked it off. But watch Ruben, y'all. Watch Ruben. Take it back right there. Watch where Ruben come from on the opposite side of that center, because that where Ruben is coming from the bunch. Look who's on Ruben. Look who's on Ruben. You got Theo on Ruben. Theo can't play on Ruben. Now, yes, you might have somebody help side, but once Dre did that like, I don't know if it was like a 5 and slant in the middle of the field, he kind of he took CEO with him. Dukes was still playing middle, so at that point, nobody blitzed Roy. Nobody blitzed Roy. So at that point, I mean, either you're going to hand the ball off. By that time, Woody will see him take him up the field, but Theo can't play Ruben. It's crazy. It's crazy. Next play, the boy, I think, let's go ahead and speed this up. I think the boys getting down the field at this point. Let's see. Yep. They was getting down the field. And you know what the crazy part is? Dre was putting pressure on Theo, but he wasn't really putting pressure on Theo. But we had 3 quarterbacks in. I'm gonna state that. We had 3 quarterbacks in. We had 3 quarterbacks in. They only got 1 quarterback. Theo with the pull. Nobody blitzing Roy. Nobody is blitzing Roy. Boom, throw the ball back. Okay, give it back to Roy. At this point, I apologize, y'all, about the camera footage for that angle. Ruben was open twice. Hold on, I'm going to show you. I'm going to come back. I'm show you. Y'all see Ruben over there? First of all, JT, that boy who he hit him with the that boy can't play on Ruben. Man, I'm gonna throw that shit up. I'm throwing that shit up over there. Cause either you throw it up over there or you give it Dre. I don't know if Dre was in on this play. I think he was in on this play, but either go there or go right here to Dre. Like, And then you got 2 people really baiting Jay. Dukes and CEO was baiting Jay. This play, TJ made a play. He got upfield and scored a touchdown. So nothing you can do about that. I mean, you could obviously play defense, but extra point. Now they up 14-6. Let's see what we do when we go down here. Boom. There we go. Ruben did like I think that was a post. Next play. Jay gotta catch those. Jay gotta he gotta run to the ball. Keep running. If you're gonna run that in that direction, then keep running. Don't just stop, because you got somebody sitting on your back. Backwards, Woody. So it's just like little mistakes that you would assume, like, hey, right there. Okay, when Woody made TJ miss, where first of all, let's see where Jay at and where that's Ruben, that's Dre. Now let's play this. Why would I see what he was saying, but you gotta see the whole field. And then CEO just caught DJ side slacking, which I don't. Let's pause that. So we got DJ at safety, which I'm not. We got DJ at safety? I thought DJ was linebacker. Who was the corner? Woody. Because at this point, Dan was out. At this point, Dan was out there. He was sitting in his car. But Dan wasn't on the field. And then Joe wasn't out there. So you gotta go with how that shit is. Got the ball. They scored. That's 20-6. Boom. Right there, Dre got a good play. Then here we go. That was good defense by CEO. That was a bad play. You got positive yard. This is one thing that I've always learned as playing center and flag football. I'm never pitching or throwing the ball back 5, 10 plus 15 yards. I'm not 10 plus. No, if you ain't right there in my vicinity where I can just no, that's always a mistake. Don't ever try to throw the ball back assuming that somebody's back there to come to the ball. Because now, Jay, you threw the ball back and the ball lands way over there. So you gained yards, but then you ended up losing them. That's a rookie. I'm going to tell you that's a rookie mistake at center. Don't do that shit. Hold on to the fucking ball. Let's play this. Oh, and then that's when it rained out. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and stop that right there. And that. But, boy. I'm you know what? We gonna chalk this game up to the weather. We gonna say the weather won. Even though technically it was a 20-6 ball game, which I didn't catch because I think Jay did make up for it the last play before it really, like, y'all saw where it started pouring. It was a play. That play, Jay got like a 10 and in, and he caught the ball, and boom, that would have had them at 12. But still, why are we playing behind them? You started off good. Keep that same momentum, and then now little mistakes. You picks being thrown, looks not. The reads aren't there. The cues aren't there. Come on, gotta do better. But thank y'all for tuning in to this podcast, this episode. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get a chance where we gonna have people on here, because people gonna want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Have their points to prove. People gonna want to talk or whatnot. People gonna get mad because you might say the wrong thing. People gonna be in their feelings. But we want y'all to put it over here. Bring it here in this space. And let's talk about it. But we appreciate you, and man, go ahead, like, share, and 100% subscribe to the Sauced Up Flag Football Podcast. Thank you.